In this tutorial, you'll learn how to use the single button SN Pixel V4 lightsaber. Your hilt might look completely different, but it's going to have the same internals. So it'll have that single button with the blue light. You'll have a micro SD card in there where you can add more sound fonts and music. I've installed a new set of language files that just sound a little nicer for me and a little easier to understand. And if you do want to grab those language files, I'll put a link in the description of this video. So currently the saber is in deep sleep. Tapping the button will do nothing. There is one function that we can do while in deep sleep, and that is changing the blade length. This is a 92 centimeter long blade, and some sabers come with the shorter 82 centimeter long blade. So a quick way to change the blade length is tapping the button 5 times fast.
82 centimeter blade selected.
So now that's the 82 centimeter blade. And the reason you want to adjust that is because if you're using a shorter blade, but you actually have it set to 92 centimeters, then you're not going to see the tip drag effect because it won't light up the tip. So I'm going to switch it back to 92.
92 centimeter blade selected.
And that's that. To wake the saber out of deep sleep, you're going to hold down the button.
Power on.
The light will turn on and you'll hear a voice prompt. While in standby mode, there's a whole bunch of things we can do. Holding the button down for one light flash
Low volume.
will adjust volume, and you have high, low, and mute.
Mute on. High volume.
We'll leave it on high. Holding the button down for 2 light flashes,
Broken ignition.
this will cycle through the different ignition types.
Photon ignition.
Holding the button down for 3 light flashes,
Steady.
we'll choose the blade style. So there's steady. We'll go to the next one.
Pulse.
So pulse. Pulse is one of my favorites. It gives it a breathing effect on the blade. Holding the button down for 4 light flashes,
I am the Inquisitor.
we'll cycle through sound fonts. You can also cycle through sound fonts using gesture, which I like because it's very quick. You hold down the button with the blade pointed upward and twist your wrist.
Tell me, is this training? My training? No. Always training. The universe is.
To put the saber back into deep sleep, I can hold the button down until it flashes 6 times,
Power off.
and it'll say power off. Also, if you don't use the saber, it'll automatically go back into deep sleep after 5 minutes.
Power on.
The last thing you can do while in standby is play music. And to do that, you have the blade pointed downward, hold the button, and twist your wrist. And doing it again will stop the music. To activate the saber, it can be done in a few different ways. You can tap the button, you can twist your wrist, you can stab, and you can spin it. Tapping the button will do blaster blocks. Holding the button down and striking the blade will do the tip drag. Tap the button to stop it. Holding the button and thrusting will activate melt. And again, tap the button again to stop it. If I hold the button down and let go after 1 light flash, you get the lockup effect. So it locks up, tap it to stop it. Holding the button down and twisting your wrist while the blade's pointed up will activate a force effect. So it makes a sound effect and you get a white light going to the hilt and one going to the tip. And each character will have different sound effects for their force effects. If I have the blade tilted downward and I do that same action by holding the button and twisting my wrist,
Color switch.
I can do a quick color cycle.
Color switch.
Holding the button down for 2 light flashes. This will do a color cycle where it'll automatically go through them. And to stop it, I tap the button. Holding the button down for 3 light flashes.
Flash on.
That'll turn the clash sound effect on and off. So when I strike the blade right now, it's not going to do anything. Holding it down for 3 light flashes.
Flash off.
You'll see when I strike it, you hear that sound effect and it lights up. Hold the button down for 4 light flashes, and it'll deactivate the saber. That covers the button and gesture controls of SN Pixel V4. If you do have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in the comment section. Thank you for watching.